The curtains stay drawn tight against the afternoon. I'm humming a sad melody, a slow and lonely tune. The record's on the player, a dusty, cracked and old, like the stories that we started, but we never got to fold. I'm wearing your old sweater to keep the ghosts away, but the blue is getting deeper with every passing day. The rain against the window is the only friend I find. It matches all the echoes playing inside of my mind. I'm in a melancholy mood since you walked out the door. I'm looking for the pieces of the heart I had before. It's a quiet kind of hurting, it's a heavy kind of gray, in this melancholy mood that just won't go away. It's not a sudden storm or a fire in the sky, it's just a slow and steady rain that never quite runs dry. So blue, so still, I'm waiting for the morning, but I don't think it will. A melancholy mood, staying here with me. I stopped checking the weather, it doesn't matter anymore. The clouds move into the hallway and they're sleeping on the floor. I try to find the morning, but the clock is stuck on 10. I'm waiting for a light to break, but it never happens, friend. The coffee's getting bitter and the garden's turning brown. Ever since you took your suitcase to the other side of town, I'm walking through the rooms now in a sweater that was yours. But even with the lights on, I can't find the open doors. Oh, these dark days are heavy and these dark days are long. I'm trying to find the rhythm to a broken-hearted song. I'm reaching for a candle, but I've lost the will to fight. Reached outside my window pane, but all I feel is shadows and the coldness of the rain. Oh, these dark days are heavy, and these dark days alone, I'm trying to find the rhythm to a broken-hearted song. I'm reaching for a candle, but I've lost the will to fight. I'm just living through the dark days since you took away the light. Dark days, one after another. Dark days, wishing for a cover. It's so dark now since you've been gone. I stood right there in front of you, with my soul laid on the floor. I gave you every secret, and I opened every door. I told you what I'm scared of in the middle of the night, but you only saw the version that was easy in the light. We shared 1,000 dinners, and we shared a single bed, but you never heard the meaning in the simple words I said. You liked the way I smiled and the way I held your hand, but the person deep inside me you didn't want to understand. It's a lonely kind of feeling to be loved for just a part, to know you held my body, but you never held my heart. Now you're walking out the exit like our story's finally through, but the truth is, honey, you never really knew me. You saw the mountain top, but you never saw the climb. You saw the ticking clock, but you never saw the time. I was more than just a shadow, I was more than just a ghost. It's a lonely kind of feeling to be loved for just a part, to know you held my body, but you never held my heart. Now you're walking out the exit like our story's finally through, but the truth is, honey, you never really knew me. You never knew my silence, you never knew my pain. You're leaving with a memory, but you don't even know my name. No, you never knew me, you never did. We walk the same streets, just at different times, living in the echoes of our broken rhymes. I see a shadow in the morning rain, and I wonder if you're carrying the exact same pain. We drew a line that we can't erase. Now I'm looking for you in every stranger's face. We've got parallel regrets running side by side. Nowhere left to run, nowhere left to hide. both say goodbye, but our hearts just stay, living in the ghosts of the mess we made. Parallel regrets, a world apart but near. I'm wishing I was yours and wishing you were here. I heard you kept a picture from our summer trip, a memory of love that started to slip. Two lonely islands in a sea of tears, counting up the days that turn to empty years. You think it's my fault, and I think it's yours, but neither of us knows what we are fighting for. We've got parallel regrets running side by side. Nowhere left to run, nowhere left to hide. We both said goodbye, but our hearts just stay, living in the ghosts of the mess we made. Parallel regrets, a world apart but near. I'm wishing I was yours and wishing you were here. If I reached out my hand, would it cross the line? If you called my name, would the stars align? But two straight lines, they never finally meet. You're just two broken hearts walking down the same dark street. Yeah, it's parallel regrets running side by side. Nowhere left to run, nowhere left to hide. We both said goodbye, but our hearts just stayed, living in the ghosts of the mess we made. Parallel regrets, a world apart but near. I'm wishing I was yours and wishing you were here, side by side. But miles apart, two straight lines in a broken heart. Parallel regrets, wish you were here. The house is finally quiet, but the air is feeling heavy. I'm standing in the kitchen, and my hands are far from steady. Your keys are on the counter, but your shadow's gone away. I have 1,000 things to do, but I don't know how to stay. Do I start by moving pictures? Do I start by changing sheets? Do I learn to walk the sidewalk without looking for your feet? The maps we drew together are all blurry in my hand. I'm a traveler with no compass in a cold and lonely land. Where do I start to forget you? Where does the healing begin? How do I close up the windows to keep the winter from coming in? I'm looking for the first step, but the floors fell apart. Tell me, where do I start to fix a broken heart? I could try to find a new road, I could try to find a new song, but everything I look at tells me exactly where I don't belong. Where do I start to forget you? Where does the healing begin? How do I close up the windows to keep the winter from coming in? I'm looking for the first step, but the floor has fell apart. Tell me, where do I start to fix a broken until there's nothing left. But where do I start? Oh, where do I start? The morning light is soft and thin, it crawls across the floor. I'm breathing in the empty space where we don't live no more. The tea is steaming in the cup, a quiet, lonely haze. I'm getting lost inside the mist of all our yesterdays. It's not a scream or a sudden crash or a heart that's torn in two. It's just a gentle, heavy ache of simply missing you. I'm folding up the blankets and I'm smoothing out the sheets while the rain is playing music on the empty neighborhood street. It's a tender melancholy, sweet and slow and blue, a beautiful kind of sadness, because once had you. I'm wrapped inside the memory of the way we used to be. This tender melancholy is all that's left of me. There is beauty in the breaking, there is music in the fall. I'd rather have this hollow feeling than never have loved at all. It's a tender melancholy, sweet and slow and blue, a beautiful kind of sadness, because I once had you. I'm wrapped inside the memory of the way we used to be. This tender melancholy is all that's left of me. Softly now, the sun is going down. It's a quiet kind of lonely in this quiet kind of town. Tender melancholy, just stay with me a while, stay with me a while. I'm sitting on the edge of the bed, tying up the loose ends in my head. We were a sweater tight and warm, a place to hide away from the storm. But I found a thread and I gave it a pull. Now the room is empty and my hands are full. I'm deleting the messages one by one, undoing the things that we should have done. The plans for the kitchen, the trips to the sea are falling apart at the seams for me. It's a slow vibration, a quiet sound, as our whole world tumbles to the ground. just unwinding the love that we made, watching the colors start to smudge and fade. I'm taking back the pieces, I'm letting go of the string, until I'm left with nothing and you're left with everything. It took us years to build this up, to fill the space and fill the cup, but it only took a single no to let the whole thing start to go. And I'm just unwinding the love that we made, watching the colors start to smudge and fade. I'm taking back the pieces, I'm letting go of the string, until I'm left with nothing and you're left with everything. Coming apart, thread by thread, the things you did, the words you said, I'm all undone. Yeah, I'm winding. I promise not to hide it or keep it deep inside. I laid out every feeling with nowhere left to hide. I gave you all the pieces, the good ones and the bad, the happiest of moments and the ones that made me sad. I didn't use a filter, I didn't use a mask. I answered every question that you didn't even ask. I thought that being open was the way to make you stay, but the more I showed you who I was, the more you walked away. I had an honest heart for you, but you wanted something sweet. You couldn't handle all the truth in every single beat. I broke myself wide open just to show you I was true, but an honest heart was far too much for someone like you. Now I'm standing in the wreckage of the things I chose to say. I guess the truth is heavy when you wanna run away. I had an honest heart for you, but you wanted something sweet. You couldn't handle all the truth in every single beat. I broke myself wide open just to show you I was true, but an honest heart was far too much for someone like you. No more lies, no more games, just an like they didn't weigh a thing. You took the warmth of summer and the promise of the spring. I waited for a backward glance or a hand upon the latch, but you treated our whole history like a burnt out little match. I'm looking through your new life in the photos that you share, and I'm searching for a shadow of a time when I was there. But the space I used to occupy is filled with someone new, and I'm just a blurry background in the story of you. I'm just the afterthought, the line you forgot to say, the ghost of a feeling that you safely tucked away. I'm the footnote on the page, the dust upon the shelf. While you're finding love again, I'm still lost within myself. How can someone be your world and then a name you barely know? How did I become the extra in the middle of your show? I'm just the afterthought, the line you forgot to say, the ghost of a feeling that you safely tucked away. I'm the footnote on the page, the dust upon the shelf. While you're finding love again, I'm still lost within myself. Just an extra thought in the back of your mind, the piece of your heart that you left far behind. Yeah, I'm just an afterthought, nothing more. The house is finally quiet, but the air is feeling heavy. I'm standing in the kitchen and my hands are far from steady. Your keys are on the counter, but your shadow's gone away. I have 1,000 things to do, but I don't know how to stay. Do I start by moving pictures? Do I start by changing sheets? Do I learn to walk the sidewalk without looking for your feet? The maps we drew together are all blurry in my hand. I'ma travel with no compass in a cold and lonely land. Where do I start to forget you? Where does the healing begin? How do I close up the windows to keep the winter from coming in? I'm looking for the first step, but the floors fell apart. Tell me, where do I start to fix a broken heart? I could try to find a new road, I could try to find a new song, but everything I look at tells me exactly where I don't belong. Where do I start to forget you? Where does the healing begin? How do I close broken heart. Maybe I'll start with the silence. Maybe I'll start with the breath. One little piece at a time, until there's nothing left. But where do I start? Oh, where do I start? I stopped checking the weather. It doesn't matter anymore. The clouds moved into the hallway, and they're sleeping on the floor. I try to find the morning, but the clock is stuck on 10. I'm waiting for a light to break, but it never happens, friend. The coffee's getting bitter, and the garden's turning brown. Ever since he took his suitcase to the other side of town, I'm walking through the rooms now in a sweater that was yours. But even with the lights on, I can't find the open doors. Oh, these dark days are heavy, and these dark days are long. I'm trying to find the rhythm to a broken-hearted song. I'm reaching for a candle, but I've lost the will to fight. I'm just living through the dark days since you took away the light. They say the sun is shining just outside my window pane, but all I feel is shadows and the coldness of the rain. Oh, these dark days are heavy, and these dark days are long. I'm trying to find the rhythm to a broken-hearted song. I'm reaching for a candle, but I've lost the will to fight. I'm just living through the dark days since you took away the light. Dark days, one after another. Dark days, wishing for a cover. Dark days, it's so dark now since you've been gone. I'm sitting on the edge of the bed, tying up the loose ends in my head. We were a sweater, tight and warm, a place to hide away from the storm. But I found a thread and I gave it a pull. Now the room is empty and my hands are full. I'm deleting the messages one by one, undoing the things that we should have done. The plans for the kitchen, the trips to the sea are falling apart at the seams for me. It's a slow vibration, a quiet sound as our whole world tumbles to the ground. And I'm just unwinding the love that we made, watching the colors start to smudge and fade. I'm taking back the careful. I told you to stay small, but you went and climbed the mountain just to take the longest fall. I warned you about the winter and the way the wind can bite, but you opened up your windows in the middle of the night. Now you're shivering and shaking in the hollow of my chest, looking for a place to hide and a place to finally rest. You gave away your gold for a handful of cold stone, and now you're sitting quiet and you're sitting all alone. Oh, my poor heart and love, you never learn a thing. You're still waiting for the bird with a broken little wing. You keep reaching for the fire just to feel the way it burns. Oh, my poor heart in love, waiting for its turn. How many times must I pick you up and glue the bits back in before you realize that loving him was a race you couldn't win? Oh, my poor heart in love, you never learn a thing. You're still waiting for the bird with a broken little wing. You keep reaching for the fire just to feel the way it burns. Oh, my poor heart in love, waiting for its turn. Poor heart, so tired and so blue. Poor heart, what am I to do with you? Yeah, my poor heart in love, just a poor heart in love. I told you to be careful, I told you to stay small, but you went and climbed the mountain just to take the longest fall. I warned you about the winter and the way the wind can bite, but you opened up your windows in the middle of the night. Now you're shivering and shaking in the hollow of my chest, looking for a place to hide and a place to finally rest. You gave away your gold for a handful of cold stone, and now you're sitting quiet and you're sitting all alone. Oh, my poor heart in love, you never learn a thing. You're still waiting for the bird with a broken little wing. You keep reaching for the fire just to feel the way it burns. Oh, my poor heart in love, waiting for its turn. How many times must I pick you up and glue the bits back in before you realize that loving him was a race you couldn't win? keep reaching for the fire, just to feel the way it burns. Oh, my poor heart in love, waiting for its turn. Just a poor heart in love, waiting for its turn. I stood right there in front of you, with my soul laid on the floor. I gave you every secret, and I opened every door. I told you what I'm scared of in the middle of the night, but you only saw the version that was easy in the light. We shared 1,000 dinners, and we shared a single bed, but you never heard the meaning in the simple words I said. You like the way I smile and the way I held your hand, but the person deep inside me, you didn't want to understand. It's a lonely kind of feeling to be loved for just a part, to know you held my body, but you never held my heart. Now you're walking out the exit, like our story is finally through. But the truth is, honey, you never really knew me. You saw the mountain top, but you never saw the climb. You saw the ticking clock, but you never saw the time. I was more than just a shadow, I was more than just a ghost. It's a lonely kind of feeling to be loved for just a part, to know you held my body, but you never held my heart. Now you're walking out the exit, like our story is finally through. But the truth is, honey, you never really knew me. You never knew my silence, you never knew my pain. You're leaving with a memory, but you don't even know my name. No, you never knew me, you never did. You never did. We walk the same streets, just at different times, living in the echoes of our broken lives. I see your shadow in the morning rain, and I wonder if you carry the exact same pain. We drew a line that we can't erase. Now I'm looking for you in every strange just fades. We got parallel regrets, running side by side. Nowhere left to run, nowhere left to hide. We both said goodbye, but our hearts just stayed, living in the ghosts of the mess we made. Parallel regrets, a world apart but near. I'm wishing I was yours and wishing you were here. I heard you kept the picture from our summer trip, a memory of love that started to slip. Two lonely islands in a sea of tears, counting up the days that turn to empty. You think it's my fault and I think it's yours, but neither of us knows what we are fighting for. We got parallel regrets, running side by side. Nowhere left to run, never left to hide. We both said goodbye, but our hearts just stayed, living in the ghosts of the mess we made. Parallel regrets, a world apart but near. I'm wishing I was yours and wishing you were here. If I reached out my hand, would it cross the line? If you call my name, would the stars align? But two straight lines, they never finally meet. Just two broken hearts walking down the same dark street. Yeah, it's parallel regrets, side by side. Nowhere left to hide, nowhere left to hide. We both said goodbye, but our hearts just stayed, living in the ghosts of the mess we made. Parallel regrets, a world apart but near. I'm wishing I was yours and wishing you were here. Side by side, but miles apart. Two straight lines and a broken heart. Parallel regrets, wish you were here. Wish you were here. The curtains stay drawn tight against the afternoon. I'm humming a sad melody, a slow and lonely tune. The records on the player are dusty, cracked and old, like the stories that we started, but we never got to fold. I'm wearing your old sweater to keep the ghosts away, but the blue is getting deeper with every passing day. The rain against the window is the only friend I find. It matches all the echoes playing inside of my mind. I'm in a melancholy mood since you walked out the door. I'm looking for the pieces of the heart I had before. It's a quiet kind of hurting, it's a heavy kind of gray, in this melancholy mood that just won't go away. It's not a sudden storm or a fire in the sky. It's just a slow and steady rain that never quite runs dry. I'm in a melancholy mood since you walked out the door. I'm looking for the pieces of the heart I had before. fully moved, stay here with me. I watched you pack the memories like they didn't weigh a thing. You took the warmth of summer and the promise of the spring. I waited for a backward glance or a hand upon the latch, but you treated our whole history like a burned out little match. I'm looking through your new life and the photos that you share, and I'm searching for a shadow of the time when I was there. But the space I used to occupy is filled with someone new, and I'm just a blurry background in the story of you. I'm just the afterthought, the line you forgot to say, the ghost of a feeling that you safely tucked away. I'm the footnote on the page, the dust upon the shelf. While you're finding love again, I'm still lost within myself. How can someone be a world and then a name you barely know? How did I become the extra in the middle of your show? I'm just the afterthought, the line you forgot to say, the ghost of a feeling that you safely tucked away. I'm the footnote on the page, the dust upon the shelf. While you're finding love again, I'm still lost within myself. Just an extra thought in the back of your mind, the piece of your heart that you left far behind. Yeah, I'm just an afterthought, nothing more. I promise not to hide it or keep it deep inside. I laid out every feeling with nowhere left to hide. I gave you all the pieces, the good ones and the bad, the happiest of moments and the ones that made me sad. I didn't use a filter, I didn't use a mask. I answered every question that you didn't even ask. I thought that being open was the way to make you stay, but the more I showed you who I was, the more you walked away. I had an honest heart for you, but you wanted something sweet. You couldn't handle all the truth in every single beat. I broke myself wide open just to show you I was true. But an honest heart was far too much for someone like you. You couldn't handle all the truth in every single beat. I broke myself wide open just to show you I was true. But an honest heart was far too much for someone like you. No more lies, no more games, just an honest heart calling out your name. But you're not listening. No, you're not listening anymore. The morning light is soft and thin. It crawls across the floor. I'm breathing in the empty space where we don't live no more. The tea is steaming in the cup, a quiet lonely haze. I'm getting lost inside the mist of all our yesterdays. It's not a scream or a sudden crash or a heart that's torn in two. It's just a gentle, heavy ache of simply missing you. I'm folding up the blankets and I'm smoothing out the sheets while the rain is playing music on the empty neighbor streets. It's a tender melancholy, sweet and slow and blue, a beautiful kind of sadness, because I once had you. I'm wrapped inside the memory of the way we used to be. This tender melancholy is all that's left of me. There is beauty in the breaking, there is music in the fall. I'd rather have this hollow feeling than never have loved at all. It's a tender melancholy, sweet and slow and blue, a beautiful kind of sadness, because I once had you. I'm wrapped inside the memory of the way we used to be. This tender melancholy is all that's left of me. Softly now, the sun is going down. It's a quiet kind of lonely in this quiet kind of town. Tender melancholy, just stay with me a while. Stay with me a while.